FasciaEdge, an all-in-one super ergonomic massage tool that helps you relieve the pain and stress in your muscles wherever you are. FasciaEdge enhances the healing process and speeds up recovery after a workout. The notch in the middle is perfectly sculpted to fit the backbones, so it can deliver seamless glide with precise muscle contact. The holes have been carefully placed to provide a perfect ergonomic grip for better control to become an extension of your hand. FasciaEdge increases blood flow and reduces the tension and tightness in muscles throughout your body. FasciaEdge increases mobility and is very comfortable to use. Not only that, it's portable. It's like having a manual therapist with you at all times. Make it your new companion. Take it to your office, gym, on a walk or run, or wherever else you go. The friction of FasciaEdge creates heat and helps the tissue relax and realign faster. This heat allows FasciaEdge to provide a deeper and more effective muscle massage for long-lasting results. FasciaEdge, the most ergonomic and effective massage tool ever.
guys, this is Roy Rollins from Rollins Athletics and FasciaEdge. We're gonna work today on tendinitis, or I would say if somebody has tennis elbow or golfer's elbow, it's very important to work on ourselves, to take care of your body is super important. So now just right on to the to the business here. FasciaEdge Tool 2.0 is in front of you. The logo is towards you and above. Put your fingers in the four holes, the ones that near to you or the ones that are far away from you. It's up to you, whatever, depends how big is your hand. So put your hand somewhere so it is relaxed on a certain position. Do your biceps slowly. You can always put some oil. I'm just gonna do this so you can see me better. This way, back and forth, releasing your biceps. Once you feel that like gravelly feeling going away, becoming smoother, then move on to your elbow. Again, do your elbow. Focus on this area. This is the most important area in golfer's elbow. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until you feel it's really relaxed, and then go towards your wrist flexors, all the forearm area, again back and forth all the way till your wrist, all the way till your wrist. Very important to release this one. This is the flexor of knuckle. Very important to release it too. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the outside of the biceps area and doing this one. This is the tennis elbow. Going down all the way to your wrist and going up all the way to your wrist and going up. If you feel this like sticky or like going slow, it means that area is more stuck. So kind of like grind into it a bit more, give it some time. Now I'm gonna use this bevel area, same grip. I'm not changing anything. I'm just going up and down in it until I feel it's a little bit more released. And I actually feel the gravelly area here because I use my hands all the time. I don't know what would I have done without FasciaEdge. I think I would be out of business, or out of my job. I would lose my job like a long time ago. So I'm very, very grateful for FasciaEdge. And the same thing, use now the upper double bevel and go up and down all the way, up and down all the way, up and down all the way. This is a very good treatment for your tennis elbow, golfer's elbow issue. You can always ice it after, put some oil and go into town on it. It's very normal to get bruises. That means actually you've done something good. That means you found the adhesions and you broke them down. Give it a couple of days to heal and then get back at it a little bit softer, and then you will see how that your body will not be bruised anymore because now the fascia is more aligned and there is no adhesions in it anymore. Guys, this is Roy Rollins from Rollins Athletics and FasciaEdge. Today we're going to talk about how to release your deltoid muscles, shoulders muscles using FasciaEdge 2.0. You hold FasciaEdge 2.0 in your hands. The logo is towards you and down, and you put your fingers in the four holes down. And we're gonna start with, actually this will be like pec and deltoids in the same time because you cannot really separate both of them. So we're gonna start from here, like from middle of the chest, and slowly just make your way towards your shoulder. All the way from the pecs to the shoulder. You can always put some oil and then drag into your biceps at the same time. This fascia is all connected. You cannot really just say, okay, I'm gonna just deal with my pecs only. They all connect in this area as one, if with like in a fascial line, integrative way. Same thing, you can repeat as much as you can. You can always do back and forth, and advance to go to the shoulder way, do your biceps, etc. and repeat, and then do some internal rotation. So your arm going to internal rotation. So now we're gonna focus a little bit more on the shoulder, and you go up and down, up and down, up and down, and then go into your biceps or into your brachioradialis muscle. It comes here, up and down, up and down, up and down. Always use some oil for your skin, to be careful. It's very normal to have some bruises with FasciaEdge. I'm gonna make a video specifically of, and then you can about the side effects. Now the same location, just I'm gonna use this double bevel edge and just go up and down, up and down, up and down, and then trap this deltoid muscle, and again go up and down, slowly up and down, and then use the other one, the other side, and then go again, slide and glide, slide and glide. This will take us to the next one. Now, FasciaEdge 2.0 for triceps. The logo away from you, putting your fingers in the first 3 holes, holding it becomes you. Put your hand this way, and now drag from your armpit, from under your armpit, doing your rotator cuffs, and all the way towards your triceps. From your rotator cuffs all the way towards your triceps. Back and forth, and until you feel a good release. Focus on this area. This is a very important area in everybody. Rotator cuffs do a lot for us, and we don't give them enough attention. So all the way like this, and back, all the way like this, and back, and then we're gonna switch. Put your fingers exactly in the opposite, on the opposite area, and now start gliding down. So now FasciaEdge logo is up and away from your body, and you're gonna do same up and down, just to flush the lactic acid and to release this fascia. Focus on this area, this is serratus anterior area, those muscles are very important too. And then trap your triceps on this fascial trapper, and then go up and down, up and down, up and down. As you are brushing your hair, try to cover all the surface area of your skull. That's a very important area to do on, basically, if anyone has tension or having a bad day or having a headache, it's very important to do all your skull area. Same, just like nicely, smoothly, just put a couple of fingers or 3 fingers here. This is the first 3 holes. If the trigger thumb point is up, FasciaEdge logo away from you, put it like this. Hold it, it becomes part of your body, and then just do basically long strokes on your head towards the heart, towards down the neck. That's a nice way to treat your head and release the tension in the head area. I would also add into it a little bit of just having these 2 fingers this way. Now I'm gonna sit here. I have one finger here is a FasciaEdge logo facing me or you, having hold, put two index finger here, putting it this way, and then go down and up, down and up, down and up. Remember to take it easy on yourself in the beginning until your fascia is getting used to be actually manipulated by the tool, by FasciaEdge tool. And then you will learn and you will become a pro fascia edging, and you will become like, you will teach people around you how to help themselves, because that's a very, very important thing. Self-care is a very important in our life. So this is how we work basically in yourself. And always put your hand somewhere, like maybe on the printer, on the wall, and go back and forth. You can use it for very good for the biceps, like hold it properly. The bicep, I really like having it to the side, like this, and just going to the biceps. You can always go into a little bit of flexion. You can also help going into your biceps and back. I love this one, especially after like doing some pull-ups. It's just so good. You can see it's just going a little bit red. That means the blood flow is going, the fascia is working. There's some adhesions breaking down. See my forearms are just from snowboarding yesterday, so tight because I felt so much. Yeah, I really feel it. So it's a good release basically. You can do the neck, same thing. So, I love this thing. Here, this one, trigger point. Go like that. It's so good. The other one, like here, just X, just like this.
Okay, we'll see that.
You can also go a little bit of range of motion. You can also always use the wall if you want, right? If you don't want to break the wall, because this is really sturdy, right? So put it like that. Do you see it? And you can go do like a little bit of range of motion, push into it, and it's like literally feeling it. And then you can go a bit of stripping your pecs. You can use one hand, you can use both hands. Okay, ID band. Right here you go. Let's go like that and do your eyes. This is very portable. I love it. There you go. Hello guys, this is Roy Rollins from Rollins Athletics and FasciaEdge. Today I'm going to talk about a very interesting subject, is plantar fasciitis. If you have plantar fasciitis, we're going to use FasciaEdge 2.0 to release that fascia. Just apply a little bit of oil, this area. Very important, this area is very important. You can just sit cross-legged. Put your fingers in the four holes just right above the logo, and then guide it slowly back and forth, back and forth. You're gonna feel and realize that there is some areas in the body a little bit more sensitive than the other areas. It means we have some issue in there. So just take it easy, go slower on that area until it releases. And then from here, do your ankle a little bit. Here we have lots of very nice tendons and ligaments needs to be released from time to time. We use our feet all the time. They carry us, and that's another easy job. Yet they don't get enough attention. We need to love them. We need to take care of these feet. However, from this position, you can put one index finger here, one index finger here in the middle two holes, and just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until you feel good release. you can always use the thumb trigger point. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please watch the FasciaEdge Introduction 2.0 introduction. So putting your fingers in the 4 holes just around the logo, pushing the thumb trigger point into right after the heel point, and actually doing a little bit of a release, like just pushing back and forth, and then with the same thumb trigger point, just go all the way towards your midfoot, because this is how your fascia go. Back and forth, and slowly, back and forth, slowly, back and forth, slowly. Now I'm using the double bubble area. I can put my fingers this way if I want to. It's up to you. I'm just gonna do this, just for easy control. It's very important to be comfortable using this, because otherwise you'll be straining your head, you're straining your neck. So like fixing your foot, but you're straining your neck. It doesn't work that way. So very important to be comfortable during the session when you are treating yourself. And you can do your toes. So one by one, you can always use I call it the trapper. So near to the convex and the index trigger point. This is one of the trappers. You can just do your big toe around the big toe, and then do your smaller toe, and go all the way for all of them. I'm gonna do this and just support and really release. If you feel ticklish, if you feel ticklish, that's okay, because tickling is a protective mechanism. It means it's tight, and it means you need to work on it a little bit more. Hello guys, this is Roy Rollins from Rollins Athletics and FasciaEdge. Today I'm going to talk about how to use FasciaEdge 2.0 for your calf muscles. Very important muscles in the body. So I will just go right through, put some oil, put your foot somewhere that's you're actually relaxed, and then hold one finger here, one finger here. FasciaEdge logo is down and towards you, and then drag it. Keep a 45-degree angle from your body, and just like you can actually hear the brrr sounds. That's the gravel in my fascia of the calf muscles. They're very tight and they're very nitty-gritty, because I mean they work so much, like all the walking, running, hiking we do, jumping ropes and jumping boxes and etc. It's very important to work on them and treat them properly. Yeah, keep going back and forth until you feel like a good release. Maybe I would say like 10 strokes on each side, or just like do 3 and then move a little bit, etc. until you cover the whole calf muscles. Very important to work on the shin at the same time. So just put some oil, and same. Now FasciaEdge facing up above. Put your fingers in the holes, and then cover the shin. I feel there's a little bit of restriction here, because this is where the peroneal nerve goes by here. So it's nice just to release around it, and then slide back and forth, and in the end, just switch your fingers, put them in the pulls away, and now I'm just gonna do some flushing towards my body, towards my heart. Flush towards your heart, flush towards your heart. Same thing in the back. Now I'm gonna use fascia edge towards me, fingers here, and this slow flushing, just flushing. I'm not pushing too much, I'm just flushing. There you go. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're doing it right now, and you'll see the difference between before and after. It's just so nice and relaxed. Have a wonderful day. Definitely feel my forearms. So you can use any holds you want. If you have injury in your hand, that's very important to loosen it up, especially after a workout, because it just gets tighter, and that affects my shoulder, my elbow, affects my pecs here. It's very important to work the whole thing. Remember, everything's connected. You'll do like maybe 7 to 12 back and forth friction on each piece. You can always do your fingers if you want. You can use this for the fingers.
FasciaEdge, an all-in-one super ergonomic massage tool that helps you relieve the pain and stress in your muscles wherever you are. FasciaEdge enhances the healing process and speeds up recovery after a workout. The notch in the middle is perfectly sculpted to fit the backbones, so it can deliver seamless glide with precise muscle contact. The holes have been carefully placed to provide a perfect ergonomic grip for better control to become an extension of your hand. FasciaEdge increases blood flow and reduces the tension and tightness in muscles throughout your body. FasciaEdge increases mobility and is very comfortable to use. Not only that, it's portable. It's like having a manual therapist with you at all times. Make it your new companion. Take it to your office, gym, on a walk or run, or wherever else you go. The friction of FasciaEdge creates heat and helps the tissue relax and realign faster. This heat allows FasciaEdge to provide a deeper and more effective muscle massage for long-lasting results. FasciaEdge, the most ergonomic and effective massage tool ever.
A little bit today about how to use FasciaEdge, the 3.0, the long one. The short one is 2.0. How to use it on your TFL, tensor fasciae lata glute medius. This is how it is. You're going to use the trigger point corner in here, hold it there, create a lever. Here you're pushing towards and here you're pushing away. And then you can go back and forth, back and forth. You gotta have your muscle in a little bit slack position. You don't want it to be in very taut position, so you can actually dig in. And if you can see this way here, I'm just gonna do this. You can just do this way. See this corner, going back and forth, back and forth. TFL is where your IT band start. So it's the muscle origin. And the insertion is on your fibula below the knee. This is a very important muscle for all hockey players, golfers, swimmers, runners, marathon runners, sprinters, people who do lots of leg works, you know, squatting, deadlifting, etc. So after that, just put your foot under your knee, create some support, and then glide along your IT band. It's gonna be a little bit painful, but it's fine. So I mean, you know, everyone has their own pain tolerance, so just know your pain tolerance and go with it. Put your fingers in the first 3 holes. That will give you a very nice grip, or put them in the 4 holes. That's up to you. Depends on your hands and how you feel comfortable. You can use the last 2 holes too if you want. If you have like bigger leg, or you want to control it and have more surface actually going through your IT band. So just back and forth a couple of times. I would say, not a couple of times, I would say 10 to 20 times. Keep that angle of like 45 degree on your skin and dig in a bit. It's preferably if you're wearing pants, yoga pants or something like that. Now we're gonna do our hip flexors. So just dig in here where your inguinal ligament is, and just go back and forth. We are strumming, we're doing this movement here. So back and forth like this, and then we go all the way down towards your quads attachment. All the way down towards your quad attachment, and again you do that like 20 times, and then you just cross your legs in a yoga position, and you do your adductors. So now I'm pushing here more than here. This is more where I'm pushing adductors. Again, 10 to 20 times. It's very important this also to do your glutes a bit. So I'll just go like that, do this, hold it this way, and just go back and forth. I can focus on the right glute or butt cheek and go all the way. You're gonna feel a little bit more sensitive when you go up here rather than here. So, but the whole muscle is important. So again, 10 to 20 times. This will help you also reducing cellulites if you want. You can use it on your hamstring, specifically this area. It's not only you are stretching your IT band, you're actually working on your cellulites in the same day, in the same time. So basically it's really 3-in-1. It's like trigger point, cellulite reduction, myofascial release, fascial release, lymphatic drainage. It's not 3-in-1, it's like 10-in-1. I love this thing. I don't know if I would ever live without it. There you go. This area will be more tight or more sensitive than the upper area. This is for your hamstring, and then this one is for your calf muscles. You can use it this way, or you can flip it the other way, and this will be a little bit more intense, I would say. Like that, you give yourself more pain, basically, but it's going to be more effective for the muscles and the fascia. It's going to release more. I have to do my quads, flexors. Again, in this area, here try to not grab anything in your pocket. It's better that way. IT band, a little bit taut position. I prefer if your hip is not very taut, so this way is much easier, much nicer for you. So as if this hand is just like I'm just putting one finger here and making most of the effort with this hand. This one is just guiding and going for a piggy right, and then you're gonna do the inguinal again, strumming. So good. And that's for today. If you have any questions, like any muscle you have some pain in, let me know. I can create some drill for you, so you actually can work yourself. Well, this is our main goal, that to provide athletes, people, mothers at home, teachers, everybody with the tool that will help them recover faster, rehab their body, look better, and be confident with their body, with their workout, with their performance, and with their progression towards, where they want, whatever goal you have in your mind. This is why we created FasciaEdge from the first time. Having the least amount of effort through your hands, because it's very ergonomic, and then you're going through, you can apply so much pressure, like you can give yourself so much pain and trigger points while you feel like you're doing not much. And it's nice, it's fun using it rather than stretching, which is like really boring as hell. So I would say, but combination. This is Roy Rollins from Rollins Athletics and FasciaEdge. We're going to talk about how to use FasciaEdge 2.0 on your hamstrings. Very important area to release, especially after squats, deadlifts, doing lots of running or hiking, etc., or standing for long periods of time. So you put some oil or have pants. I just put a little bit of oil here, not much. And now I'm gonna hold FasciaEdge with 2 fingers. So FasciaEdge logo is towards me and above and towards the ceiling. I'm putting my fingers here and then just keeping a 45-degree, and I'm going from the lowest point where my hamstrings meets my glutes and slowly sliding back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and try to cover all aspects of it, a little bit of adductors because they are connected. There's no way we can hide this, or there's no way we can neglect the connection between quads, IT bands, and hamstring. It's very important to do the whole thing together. So do the whole thing together. You finish from here, now do your adductors. Slowly, so now FasciaEdge towards my body. I'm putting my hands around the logo. I'm just going back and forth. Do your quads, and then do your IT band. It's a very, very good way to release all the leg muscles. Those are very important muscles in any athlete who, do lots of good workouts. Squats and deadlifts are very important. That's your talent. You are talented in lifting. Same here. See you. Have a good day. Good. How you doing? Long time no see.
I know.
You look awesome.
I've actually almost been doing open gym. I've only done 1 class.
I see. Wow. Well, I haven't come for a month. Yeah, I went away. Yes. I went to Merit. I did the silent retreat, silent meditation retreat. Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, it was tough, but amazing. Like the results are just you feel so clean, you feel cleansed.
So you can't talk?
You cannot talk
For how long?
for 10 days. I know it's tough. It's really hard. I know.
Oh my god. How many people were there?
There were 60 people. 60 people.
How do you not talk?
You just take a vow in the day 0 before day
Where
1.
was it?
You take a merit. You take a vow not to kill anybody, anything, not to lie, not to speak.
Oh my god.
Not to take anything, any drugs that alters your mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a promise. You promise yourself to do it, and you will do it.
Holy shit, good for you.
Thank you.
I don't think I can do it.
You can. Lots of people think can't, but then it's not easy though, really.
I don't know. I would need to talk.
So basically, like you can talk to the teacher only if you have questions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you make an appointment with them, and you can talk like on at 12 noon. He's waiting in the room, but you can talk one-on-one if you have question about the meditation or anything like that.
Oh my god.
I know. I love it when I work my hands. Because those hands are working on people all day. They need love sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's actually very true.
Yeah. Oh my God. See the double bevel. You can always put some oil if you want. I like to use it with oil and without oil. This area here is, oh my goodness. Maybe you see it this way. Easy, not so hard. Just like you're feeling the trigger point. Just move like 1 millimeter at a time. Oh my goodness. I have an injury in my hand, so this is why this hand needs a little bit more love and care, tender love and care. TLC. Oh my goodness. This is specifically for the hand today, basically. So this side is a bit more aggressive than this side. You can always start flipping it this way, so it will be a little bit easier. You can warm it up. Once you feel it's warmed up enough, then you can flip it. Like this one. There you go. I think I'm having go for the elbow for sure. Something is starting there, so you better start on it before it start bugging you. Or here for carpal tunnel, just if you release your basically your flexor retinaculum and extensor retinaculum is very good for carpal tunnel or even for that tunnel of Guyon. Just work on it a little bit here. You can always do the fan thing, so you fix this point and you're like waving. It's like a windshield movement. There you go. You can always do it with active range of motion if you want to. I hope you see that. If you have any questions, please DM me, personal messaging me, and I'll do a specific video for you or any area you want to work on. So if you want to do this one, the core vein, you can also work on your thumb muscles, some thumb abductors, extensors. It's really nice and very specific. If you use your grip a lot as a massage therapist, physiotherapist, chiropractor, will be amazing for you. Yeah, one of my followers has actually a few screws in his hands, and this video will help him so much. Please watch, and if you have any questions, let me know. I'll design a video for you. Yeah, this injury is very old, and if I don't work on it, it just causes problems in my shoulder when I'm doing pull-ups or overhead things like snatches or clean and jerks. Yeah, just go with the flow, and then just in the end, just do some swipes nicely, just to flush it, flush all the flush it. Bring this one down, flush the whole thing. Tricep, and you can see that. So, there you go. Just to have the handle of it. I love it when I do my fingers like this. So. Hello guys, this is Roy Rollins from Rollins Athletics and FasciaEdge. Today we're going to speak about how to release your hip flexors using FasciaEdge 2.0. Again, the FasciaEdge logo facing you and down, putting your fingers in the lower 4 holes, holding it in this way. And in this way you're gonna at least like put some oil on your body, very important. I'm just gonna apply some oil here. Not that much. And just this is the area that you're gonna be really using FasciaEdge on. Having this, and then go down, up. So releasing your abdominal muscles is very, very important. Same way. Like very, very important, releasing your abdominal muscles. Go down here. This is your hip flexors area. Try to go as deep as possible. Back and forth, release those muscles, and I would say this area specifically. This is a very, very important area. And then you can actually do a little bit here on the skin if you want. So this is the tensor fasciae lata, and you're going to continue on your quads. Same. You can always use 2 hands if you want. You can just put your fingers this way. Your hands this. I'm just gonna put a little bit of residual oil here. The smoothness is just amazing. But I'm putting 1 finger here, 1 finger here. The logo is facing down and facing me. Go back and forth. So cover all your, basically your quads muscles from above, from your hip all the way down. This is for hip flexors. Keep going until everything's released, and then switch it back, put the FasciaEdge logo away from you, put your hands in the further holes and then just slide towards your heart, just to flush the residual of the lactic and toxins, etc. Slowly, and that's a very good, nice treatment for your hip flexors. Definitely take your time, you don't have to be in a rush. I'm just doing this for the sake of giving you the concept, but really sky is the limit. Once you know the concept, nobody can stop you. You can do anything you want with FasciaEdge. This way. Gotta show off. Those muscles, you see them? Those muscles, the serratus anterior, you can always do them this way. Easy, it's harder. At the same time, just do it back to the back, full range of motion. So see how the redness is happening? That's because the fascia is adhesed to your muscles properly. So it's kind of restricting. So this is why we use FasciaEdge to free these muscles from the fascia adhesions and breaking down scar tissue. Anywhere where you feel gravelly, that where the problem is more often. So here. Do it as much as you feel like it, until I keep doing it until I feel it's a smooth pavement, it's a smooth road instead of like gravelly road. And you see the redness, that means there is some tightness in the fascia. Yeah. What? Which one? Sure.
Yeah, videotape it and then post it.
Sure.
So you're not just
Previous, like posterior shoulders need lots of help. So I just kind of like take your elbow this way and push it. So it's providing you of some mobility in there. Don't forget your neck muscles, upper traps. You can always do with movement. This side, so you see what's happening. Right? Use this one if this is easier for you. Again. Again. You can pin it this way. And go. Pin it. Pin it. God. Hello guys, this is Roy Rollins from Rollins Athletics and FasciaEdge. Today we're going to talk about how to use FasciaEdge 2.0 if you have neck pain, if you have upper traps tension. So I always put the FasciaEdge logo away from you. So now it's facing you, away from the person who's using. And then just insert your fingers in the lower 4 holes. Now what's happening, the thumb trigger point, if you don't know what's that, please watch FasciaEdge Introduction 2.0, and then you're gonna dig find this trigger point area, dig in your upper traps and hold. And I want you to do some movement of when you're holding. So towards your neck, towards your shoulder and away from your shoulder. Towards your shoulder and away from your shoulder, and start sliding a little bit away to the end of your traps. And then dig deeper, away, deeper and away, deeper and away. You can feel or maybe hear that sound when the fascia edge is actually grinding and sliding on my upper traps. At the same time, you can use it on your SCM, this SCM muscle, sternocleidomastoid. You can just be in this position and same position, and don't change the position of your hand, because this must be soft, and you just go slowly up and down, slowly up and down. It's always good to have some oil if you want to slide easier and not to cause skin irritation. And then in the end, once you're done, just do some nice strokes towards the heart to release the residual of lactic acid or the waste, etc. That's for the neck. This area, for the back area, same thing. We're gonna use the same thumb trigger point, hold it here, have this one here, and actually trigger point this area a little bit. Hold 5-10 seconds, go half an inch down, hold 10-15 seconds, maybe 5 seconds, up to you. I am feeling the release right away. Same here. You can always do some active release, so go look up, look down, look up, look down 3-4 times, and then move a little bit down, look up, look down, look up, look down 3-4 times, and move down as long as you want, or as much as you want, until you feel like fully released. The muscles are really relaxed and released. You will feel like now I feel the difference between my right side and left side. It's already a huge difference. This is FasciaEdge 2.0 for the neck issues, neck quick release. Continuing about above the mastoid process, this muscle here, we're gonna go a little bit in, release it, release, hold for 10 to 20 seconds, and relax. I would say in the same position here, you can just do your eyebrows a little bit, and you can do also fascia edge facing away from you, holding, and you can do your forehead. Do your forehead, do your hair, all as if you're basically brushing your hair.
FasciaEdge, an all-in-one super ergonomic massage tool that helps you relieve the pain and stress in your muscles wherever you are. FasciaEdge enhances the healing process and speeds up recovery after a workout. The notch in the middle is perfectly sculpted to fit the backbones, so it can deliver seamless glide with precise muscle contact. The holes have been carefully placed to provide a perfect ergonomic grip for better control to become an extension of your hand. FasciaEdge increases blood flow and reduces the tension and tightness in muscles throughout your body. FasciaEdge increases mobility and is very comfortable to use. Not only that, it's portable. It's like having a manual therapist with you at all times. Make it your new companion. Take it to your office, gym, on a walk or run, or wherever else you go. The friction of FasciaEdge creates heat and helps the tissue relax and realign faster. This heat allows FasciaEdge to provide a deeper and more effective muscle massage for long-lasting results. FasciaEdge, the most ergonomic and effective massage tool ever.